We're playing another pulse pounding episode of Ultimate Fishing Simulator 1 at Betty Lake. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just catch like anything I can really catch. This is Betty Lake, the first lake. Betty Lake is the first lake you start out at. And basically, excuse me, it's probably the best lake to start out, probably all the way up to level 10. Because it's just it's a simpler lake. Doesn't seem to be as hard to catch fish. I have just surpassed a milestone in my small little channel and finally reached 250 whopping subscribers, which I think is totally awesome. Thanks for subscribing. And I know I don't just make YouTube videos, I also go out fishing and stuff, and do my little rants in the park when I walk the park. And pretty much do whatever I can, I guess, to stay somewhat active in my old age, I guess. I'm going to get this. That's $170. That's pretty good. But in this country nowadays, it's just really. I mean, I gotta admit, it seems pretty crazy. I mean, 20 years ago, you didn't have as much social media as you have now, so nowadays it seems like a lot of people are really kind of, I mean, social media seems to have really taken over. And then AI and automated this, automated that, everything's automated. So like we as people, it seems like we don't really have to do anything. We're just like almost like a puppet on a string, where so for somebody like me, it's kind of hard to navigate because I kind of grew up in such a different time. But then at the same time, it's like 30 years ago, I mean, life was hard back then too. I guess it all depends on who you are, where you come from, background, how you were raised. So, I mean, some people might be, living large, and here you are, you might be out, digging the trash can, scoring a sandwich, and so everything's kind of perspective, if you find like, I guess in a way I'm kind of, maybe I'm a little spoiled now because years ago I was homeless and basically picking up cans for enough money to buy a cheap pack of smokes, you know. It's just, you know, the way I grew up was different than some other people, but then at the same time, not so different than a lot of people, you know. Because, you know, life is not, it's never been a cakewalk, you know. So, uh-oh. Who's this? Oh, it's just Jake. Oh, don't worry about that. It's just Jake. Yeah, it's no big deal. Huh. What's he want? So yeah, it's just different times, you know. You know, the biggest problem it seems is everything in life revolves around the dollar bill. You just, yeah, we're like chasing a buck until we die. And that, as you get older, you really realize it. Yeah, how stupid is that, you know? Just dependent on this dollar bill just to survive. I've seen some other videos, you know, people talking about that. It kind of got me thinking, like, you know, it's a good example is like when I worked as an electrician, I didn't make any money at first until second or third year, so everything's like step by step. But you know, what about the people that have like developmental conditions, cognitive issues, stuff like that? I mean, what do you do? Like in America, it's pretty much like if you don't have family, you're pretty well screwed. That's all it is. All families are just interconnected. And it took a long time for me to realize that the only person or thing or you could really rely on is your family. And once, you know, when you have no family, like say your spouse dies or something, then you're out there floating. That was like my right hand, you know, my right arm, my right leg. So, I don't know, it seems really strange. I mean, we're just people, we're not like robots, you know. But anyway, it's a little too negative. I'm sitting here next to Just Jake, and we're fishing here. We're at Betty Lake. I think I already caught a couple of fish, which is a good thing, so it's a very positive thing. And so yeah, I mean, here's what it is. Look at that freaking beautiful mountains out there. And I can visualize myself, you know, wing gliding in there, you know, smashing the side of the mountain, and then becoming a statistic. That's probably why I don't do that kind of stuff. But as you can see, fishing at Betty Lake is just the utmost unbelievable excitement. Actually, it's pretty cool compared to the old games that we had back in the 90s when you're you know, playing on some old dinosaur computer and playing Doom, you know. So I mean, even this computer I have here is way better than what I had, you know, back in 1995. Just shows you how old I am. But I'll probably try to change up some bait or something, and try to catch something here before I close this out. But yeah, big milestone, 250 whopping subscribers. That's insane for me, you know. I never thought I'd even get like 5 subscribers, so thanks for the subscription. Little channel. So I'm using Maggot. Try to get it way out there. But you know, where I grew up was a pretty sketchy area. we always had a lot of bums, you know, kind of, I don't even know if you call them bums anymore. I think you just call them like, I don't know what you call people that are homeless. I mean, I guess you just say they're homeless. But even back in the day, you know, people were really hard on people that were struggling. I just think it's kind of sad, you know, because if you don't get accepted by society, then, you know, your self-esteem just goes down the toilet. It's just, here I am ranting. Got a fish on. Fishing next to Just Jake over here. And we're basically, really just want to land like a rainbow trout, big rainbow trout or something. Well, nice big bull trout, that'd be nice. There you go. And maybe one more cast. So yeah, that's pretty cool that I get those 250 subscribers, but at the same time, I don't really do it for anything because I don't get monetized from it, so I just do it because I like doing it. I just like making videos, just like a lot of people. Who knows what will happen down the road. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Ultimate Fishing 1. Pretty cool game on Steam. I think it's, pretty sure it's free. But then you gotta have a Steam account. Which is kind of which is free, and then you gotta have, and then you have to have an internet connection, which isn't free. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's weird how life is. It's free, but it's not really free, you know. Because you're paying for something down the road either way. Kind of like water and trash. You have to pay water, you have to pay trash, pay electricity. Everything's. There you go, ranting again. I think I've been watching too much of this one YouTuber that's always ranting about everything. And it's like, I don't know. I think it might be a little infectious or something. 21 feet out or whatever meters. I don't know how it works on this. Maybe 21 meters out. I said you can change the view. Oh, there you go. So you can look and see what's going on around here. Which really doesn't look like a whole lot of nothing. There's a log there. I think I just forgot. There you go. I'm basically out there on a log somewhere. This dude, I don't know if he's taking it. Alright, well, I think I'm going to close it out. Thanks for watching my video. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 1 on Steam. And I think it's good. Alright, thanks for watching.